It's Turner Outdoors, baby. We got the podcast going now.
Alright, we're back to the channel. This is the first podcast.
These C4s.
I've done so many.
I'm ready to run my face through that window.
So this podcast will be over the topic, is caffeine a legal drug? But
gas stations are just not for your health.
Bro,
there's
nothing
nothing for you that's productive for your health in a gas station.
I mean, and they'll get you every time you pull into a gas station. I'm spending $20. I'm spending $20.
I went to a gas station last night. I go to Lexington, which is another story, by the way, to buy a truck, which is another story, by the way, but I go to Lexington to buy a truck. Last night I'm at the gas station because I cannot bear to drive one more mile without having an energy drink in my bloodstream. And I stopped at the gas station on a mission. And I walk in, I walk straight to, and for some reason this gas station had, I'm telling you, five coolers of energy drinks. I mean, it was like a whole wall was designated.
Oh, they got anything.
And this kid comes up behind me. This kid walks up and literally walks up behind me, looks, and he says, "Why is there so many?" and looks down and walks away.
Bro, but this.
And my response to him was, because that right there is addictive. That is a legal drug. A legal
seriously.
drug.
Like, back when I had stomach problems, I went to a specialist and he literally asked me, "Do you drink a lot of alcohol, or do you drink a lot of like energy drinks?" And he told me, and I was like, "No, not really," because I mean, I drank like Mountain Dew, you know, but not no big like Red Bull. He asked me if I drank Red Bull, but now he told me that caffeine can seriously, if you drink a lot of it, it can actually start eating the lining out of your stomach, and that's what a lot of ulcers comes from. Stress and caffeine, drinking alcohol and stuff like that. So me personally, they say caffeine's good for you, but you got kidney problems, you got liver problems, you got heart disease.
I heard caffeine was good.
Dude, look at this Red Bull, bro. I mean, like, I've talked to a few. I'm not gonna shout no names out. We ain't gonna shout no names out.
The identity of the above. We will not name the individuals.
We will not shout names from the podcast.
Okay.
But so caffeine was actually made. Was it the 1700s or the 1700s?
Yeah, all right, you are asking the wrong person.
Caffeine was made in the 1700s. It was actually found in the 1700s, and they was like, I remember Joe Rogan had a podcast, and there was a guy. He said he studied caffeine, and he was like, he wanted to know, because he believed that it was a psychedelic drug, like literally. So he quit caffeine for 3 months. He said, I'm just gonna go pure water and some natural juices, and I'm quitting caffeine for 3 months. And he said, I want to see what it does. So he's like, the first month he had headaches, and he said that he had bone aches. Second month, it was kind of like he was finally coming off of it. Third month, he felt pretty good. So he said within his 90 days, the last 90 days, he had planned a certain spot that he was going to go and drink like a cup of coffee. And he said after 90 days of no caffeine, he went and he sat at this little coffee shop, and he had ordered like an iced coffee or something, and he sat down and he started drinking this. No caffeine, 3 months. He started drinking this, and he was like, it was an instant, like happy thoughts. It was just like, and he got like some boost of energy, happy thoughts, and he wanted to clean. He said, I wanted to read and I wanted to clean. And it was like and he said that he's done a lot of drugs in his time, and he said that caffeine is by far the most craziest psychedelic drug he's ever done. But I mean, bro, if you really think of that, if you really think of that, but I heard that like 70 to 80% of the world is addicted to caffeine.
Yeah, sounds right.
So I mean,
they got me,
bro.
They got me.
So
I'm stuck on it.
These little C4 drinks, I'm telling you, And I mean, this is by far one of the healthiest drinks that I've ever drunk. But $3.27, I've drunk 2 of these. No, this is the third one, ain't it?
This would be my second.
This is your second, my third. So that's 10, almost $11 in one day. That's like a pack of cigarettes.
To be completely honest with you, you have a problem.
But it's good. Caffeine has always been, seriously, caffeine has always been my weakness. I can't quit. I cannot quit it. I've tried. I've quit for like 8 months. How long have you quit? If you really think about it, I mean,
I don't know if I ever have.
I mean, like America.
I quit soda.
You
and
quit.
that lasted about a year and a half, maybe 2 years.
You did not go 2 years.
I really did, yeah. But the energy drinks never stopped. At my fittest,
Well, that's the same thing. That's the same thing.
No, listen. At my fittest, I'm talking about like 8% body fat. I'm talking about like chiseled out, nothing but skin and muscle. Just chicken and rice every single day. And
Oh,
a
you
lot of
just
rice.
done it to cut.
Yeah,
Okay, because soda's
the
got
weight
so
of
much
the world,
sugar
yes.
and all that stuff.
So I
Okay.
quit soda. I didn't drink anything besides water, not even juice. But now I break and have an energy drink. Not near as often.
Just like once a week or like twice, 3 or.
I want to say it was about once every other day, give or take. It was like once every 3 days, probably.
Bro, caffeine's hard to quit.
At my worst, I like my best. I probably had 2 a week.
Do you know of anybody who literally does not drink like any caffeine? And doesn't tea has caffeine in it, don't it?
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
But
No, I don't know a single person that doesn't drink caffeine. And if they tell me they are, I'm gonna say they're probably a serial killer. I don't think they're normal. I don't think they're normal.
But bro, there's actually
He's a very disciplined person.
there's actually I think it's Europe. I'm not for sure. I think it's Europe that like they don't allow caffeine. Like and there's other cultures and stuff like that they don't. I don't think that they allow it like in their state or country or whatever. So caffeine to me is by far a legal drug, psychedelic drug.
I would have to agree. Yeah, I would have to agree. Realize
So we need to get.
There's nothing in news. That
So
I
we
talk
need.
about.
So Kearney's
Change
wanting
my mind
to
there.
Kearney's wanting to get off the caffeine. So I'm gonna tell you what we're going to get on next. Gas prices. Go get them. I'm gonna let Kearney take this one off. We got gas prices.
Let me tell you something. Biden, Joe Budden, when it cost me
Don't make no threats. They'll cut us off.
one,
We'll have to go to Rumble with Andrew Tate. We'll have to go to Rumble with Andrew
when
Tate.
it costed me $180 to fill my truck up, I wanted to punch you in the face. I wanted to kick
Bro, it
your
did not.
mother in the mouth.
Bro, it did not cost you $100. Did it cost you $180?
Yeah.
You know that.
And I would drive to Nashville and have to fill up again.
Do you know?
About not far back on my way
Do
back.
you know that when Donald Trump was in office, I think it literally costed me $41 or $42 to fill my truck up.
I don't know if I
And
recall
now I'm
that.
going to say it would probably cost me
Cost you
$90
$90 to fill your
something.
weed eater up.
Yeah.
Right
So, and if you own a diesel, you're in terrible conditions. All right, guys, that is the end of the video. I think the first podcast went very well. I think we're going to be trying to do this once, twice a week, maybe. So yeah, hit that subscribe button. It'll help us out a lot.
Hit the subscribe button.
And
Hit the like button.
we will see you next time.
Sometimes it's like keep going. I'd have been knocked down 1,000 times. Yeah, I traveled around 1,000 miles. Feeling so tired, but you know I can't stop now. Came way too far, won't throw in the towel. It ain't right here. Demons all around, but I ain't got no. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time.